you've been an engineer, then an entrepreneur, and now an author. So how did all of this begin?
Engineering, it's just, I was into that kind of when everyone was, going with that flow of engineering. I have a good content with it. Then in one of the book launch events, some other book event, I met few publishers and like Blue Rose as well.
Okay.
And then I got idea that, okay, if someone is getting to publish, so I should write. One of my friends actually messaged me.
Okay.
अच्छा यहाँ से क्या मिलता है तुझे जो तू हमें देता है?
Okay.
He was not even knowing that.
This is your book. Oh my God.
So I use them as case studies like Samudra Manthan, Rama's exile, Rama's hardship. Similarly towards Krishna and Mahabharata. Use AI tool, as a weapon. Don't think that he... Valmiki Ramayana doesn't even mention Lakshman Rekha.
Okay.
And when Tulsidas wrote Ramcharitmanas, at that point, Lakshman Rekha... आप जिससे युद्ध करने जा रहे हैं उसके छोटे भाई की छोटी सी रेखा भी आप नहीं लांघ पाए.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Mic Pe Milenge. I am your host Tamanna. In today's episode, we have an author with us, Mr. Nitin Pandey, who's written the book Epics at Work. तो उनका कहना है that everybody is fighting a war today. Somebody is fighting in Kurukshetra. Somebody actually fought in Kurukshetra. Somebody at their homes and somebody at their workplaces or maybe tiny startups. And our guest today has written something rare that proves one thing, that the yugas have changed, but the humans haven't. Only the weapons have evolved. So let's get into an insightful conversation with him. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. And hi to all your viewers.
Yes. So one thing that I was very excited when I saw your book and I read the synopsis, that I was so intrigued about asking you so many exciting questions because you have started off with such an interesting concept, right? So my first question is that you've been an engineer, then an entrepreneur, and now an author. So how did all of this begin? मतलब ये सब का point of initiation क्या था?
So basically, you asked about three things, right?
Yeah.
The engineer, the entrepreneur, and the author. So engineering, it's just, I was into that kind of when everyone was, going with that flow of engineering. 2008, I did my 12th and then like we went for the engineering. And then like I had nothing in mind that I'll be a founder ever. It was just like I'll take a job, I'll start working into some good
like
MNC.
The basic.
And like, you have that kiddish mindset that Microsoft I'll clear and then,
Yeah.
And actually I did that as well. I mean, I worked with Oracle.
Okay.
The last, when the company which I was working was with Oracle.
Okay.
And then I realized that kuch apna karte hain.
Acha.
Right. And then how it started that I came to the founder's journey.
Acha.
Author is something, it was not suddenly born with me. It was, right, I used to, jot down few things so that whenever I speak in the town hall events or in the monthly meeting events, I used to give these examples.
Acha.
So they were a part of my slide decks. मैं slide बना के रखता था.
Acha. So these comparisons were in your head कि मैं ऐसे express करता था.
हाँ, तो जैसे कहीं सुना. जैसे I was watching a podcast of someone else.
Acha.
Or I used to watch a speech of someone else and he compared something. So I thought, यार क्या line बोली है?
अच्छा, you were triggered किया okay.
ये तो मुझे भी बोलनी चाहिए, right?
अच्छा.
और मुझे इतने अच्छे से समझ में आ गई तो when I use this will relate to my audience. So let's jot it down. Okay. And from jotting it down, it turned to a PowerPoint slide. And from PowerPoint slide, idea came up. The publisher also, I met few publishers and then Blue Rose.
But PPT to book, how did you do?
Yeah, so actually I had in mind ki now the PPT is getting bigger and I have a good content with it. Then in one of the book launch events, some other book event, I met few publishers and like Blue Rose as well. Okay. And then I got idea that, okay, if someone is getting to publish, so I should write. Okay. This is how it...
this is how you believed and you started penning it down.
Correct.
Okay. So, but when I, even we see the cover, we understand the synopsis and a brief of it. I think rather than saying it's a devotional, not at all, but it's a directional book. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, like, how did this spark in you that you want to bring this enlightenment into
people? Basically like being from quite, for family which was believing into religions, and so my parents used to take this example, like, be like Krishna, be like Rama, don't do this.
Okay.
It's like Ramana used to do this, or the demons used to do it. And then when I see people later on, like what I saw is that everyone have this Ramayana, Ramcharitmanas and Gita at their home. When I'm sure you also must be having it.
Yes.
But people see it as a religious piece of thing, right? They will keep it, they will read it also, but they'll read it according to कि मैं पूजा कर रहा हूँ घर में. But the practical examples, case study, which is actually connecting to the corporate world, no one read it from that perspective. So I use it to show the case studies it is having. Like when we'll talk about this book, so I use them as case studies, like Samudra Manthan, Rama's exile, Rama's hardship, similarly towards Krishna and Mahabharata. So how those are still relevant, and it's not only for the founders, it's only for an intern, a senior, junior level employee, a senior, a team lead, a VP marketing director type of things, and even the founders. I have brought them as a case studies to them.
So when you for the first time kind of presented this idea or verbally talked about it with your friend or somebody else, right? Like this is how you translate Ramayana and Mahabharata in the workplace situation. How did people react to that?
So I'll tell you a very funny story that when it just got released and I had, put few screenshots on my WhatsApp status.
Okay.
And one of my friends actually messaged me.
Okay.
कि अच्छा यहाँ से ज्ञान मिलता है तुझे जो तू हमें देता है.
Okay.
He was not even knowing that
this is your book. Oh my God.
So then I said that नहीं भाई वो ज्ञान अब book बन गया है.
Oh wow, so nice.
And he said, oh.
Okay.
So this is how, because while giving the examples, like you have watched something, you have something in your mind, so you give that example.
Correct. So now that you were so inspired of it and you thought that, this is something that I want to, compare it with and show people as a case study, did you ever realize that, was there any sort of awakening and, your horizons must have been stretched कि यार ये चीज तो मुझे भी अब डेप्थ में जाके realize हो रही है. So when you went into it, how was that?
So basically, again, like as I said, people have just that puja belief into this thing.
Correct.
But how deeply they understand that, like if you see Ramayana, so how it's started, like, Rama was going to be a king.
Correct.
Then something happened. So he didn't say that, no, he would have been the king and a very good one actually.
Yeah, indeed.
But since he went to that Vanvas, he left that hardships, he came out of that comfort zone, he became God.
Yeah.
So this is how also we founders, we employees have that life. Someone can take a very stable job, do that 9 to 5, he will, obviously his life will run.
Yeah.
His family will be happy, he will be happy.
Yes.
But something he should have that kick. That something bigger can be done.
Yeah, bigger motives.
I should come out of that comfort zone. So those examples actually exist in our epics.
So when you said that yugs have changed, but humans haven't, right? So what are the few, you can say weaknesses or you can say the strengths of human beings that you've realized when you've put all of these two pictures together?
So actually, the strength of human himself has a lot of, sky is the limit for him. Someone who wants to build something, just he should have that kick.
Correct.
Along with that, apart from that kick, he should be doing for the right purpose. Let's go back to our epics, how it started. If you think like, our Hindu religion and this epics, we divide it mostly into 4 yugas, right?
Yeah.
What I have also said. So like first was Satyug, and in that you see the stories, that the gods and demons were at different words, like the Swarglok and the Patal Lok.
They were separated.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and then came the Treta Yuga. So Rama and Ravan, mostly though both were in different countries.
Okay.
Right? And then you have Dwapar, where the evil and good Pandavas and Kauravas are in the same family.
Yeah.
So you see how the evil is coming closer, right, from different worlds to same different countries,
They're
to the same
dominating a
planet,
bigger section.
and then coming to the same family. And now Kali Yuga, both the evil and good is inside us.
Yes.
So you cannot say, so, like this is very difficult to say today that someone is divide someone as a black and a white, right? Today everyone is gray. Some evil, some good things, right? If you see that, some in Ramayana it was like, you can asurs and gods. So we have to fight that. So we see a lot of things. A lot of people want to do something. They build also. But if you see, after some time, it isn't that it was built on some corruption or some. So still you have to beg, you have to come out of your comfort zone, but you have to do it right. Correct. So you being an entrepreneur. That epics will tell actually. Oh, that's there in the book. So like you being an entrepreneur and you dealing with the Gen Zs also somewhere, correct. Right? I mean, most of my employees are. Oh, they're Gen Zs. Wow. So now that, you're dealing with these young minds and most of them, they want shortcuts. There's a short way out, right? So what is that long-term vision wala angle that your book teaches to somebody young who's reading this today? So, I mean, me from the technology background, technology has changed. Like definitely. Rapidly. Rapidly it has changed. Like when I was an intern and I was a junior engineer. From there to, but like AI tools have came up. So tools are like weapons. Yeah. So they don't have their brains, right? Yeah. You have the user, someone who is shooting that, right? He should use his strength, his brain. And for which weapon should be used. Right? Correct. Like Krishna killed Kansa without any weapon. He just used his hands. And sometimes he uses Sudarshan also. So the same way, how I see like when I see the Gen Z, then they're working. So they believe that everything we should do with AI. Yeah, the tools. You should know the limits also. And whenever when I go to their seats or when I always say them, use AI tool, as a weapon. Don't think that he is your guru or it knows everything. It can make mistakes. You are the user of it. That's use it wisely. It's more of augmented intelligence rather than artificial intelligence. Right. And still the artificial intelligence cannot, pass the human intelligence. Yes. But because the prompts and everything is your mind. It's correct, your creativity. Correct. It's your input, right? That there is no substitute to that. Yeah. So use it as a tool. Use it just to save time. Something which you used to do in 8 hours, you do it in 4 hours. But don't just blindly go with it. That if I remove that tool, you won't work. Correct. So do you believe कि जैसे पहले हमारे पास हमारे weapons होते थे and now these tech tools are there, do you think they're on the same note or do you think कि it's a more refined version or a better version in the model? I mean, finally, that time it was a battle with someone and you have to win it. Yeah. Right. Using the right weapons, right tools. And that's what our epics teaches us कि if you see that they mention also कि किस डेमन को किस हथियार से या किस वेपन से हमारे गॉड्स ने हमारे मारा, कब त्रिशूल चलाया, कब ब्रह्मास्त्र चलाया, कब एक नॉर्मल, वही आज है. What is if you have to finally get that thing done? You have to win that battle. Correct. You have to get your project delivered. Right. Up if someone can say that, okay, for everything I'll shoot the Brahmastra, everything I'll use ChatGPT. That is wrong. Actually, you should have that limits also. In Mahabharata, there is a very good story at the end when Mahabharata war ends. Yeah. So, I mean, Kauravs lost. So Ashwathama was alive and like Ashwathama is still alive. So he used a Brahmastra to shoot. Arjun also shot a Brahmastra to counter it. And then Vedvyas came and said that if two Brahmastras collide, it will be a huge explosion and which can cause a lot of the loss to the world. So Arjun took it back because he know the limit. He also knew how to take it back. Ashwathama didn't know. Right? He could not. He said that I know to shoot, but I don't know to. So you should be aware of the limits also when you have to take a step back. Yeah. I like how beautifully there is a comparison to everything on what is going around us. It doesn't mean that I just deployed something, it went live and now, I cannot roll back. Correct.
And I don't understand how our world is just operating on the angle that how to, improve these versions of tools in AI rather than controlling it, because at some or the other time, this is gonna, fire us back, right?
Correct.
And I hope that maybe people who read this book, they understand maybe through the epics example, right?
Correct. So there are two versions of it. One way is you are actually knowingly misusing it, right?
Okay.
Like deepfake.
Yeah.
Someone is knowingly and someone
Deliberately.
who is not fully aware of its strength or weaknesses, is just using it for the sake. So both are wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Shooting Brahmastra for everything is also wrong. And using Brahmastra deliberately to kill someone to do a loss of someone, that is also. So few people, because you daily we hear in news, a deepfake video was shown and someone, the dignity George and someone was blackmailing, someone used AI tool to
threaten
get the money also. Right?
or-
Sometimes we see that they send some link
happening.
to get the money also. Yeah, right. Or they created their own even voiceover that they need money, and people don't even know that they have sent to the wrong person. They know, oh, I'm still sending to my uncle or I'm sending to my sister. I didn't even call you.
Happens. The crimes
This
are
was
happening.
also happening.
So, like you, when I read those few papers and pages from your book that you shared with us, and which I was very mind-boggled about, I realized that you said that Samudra Manthan is like information overload.
Correct.
So, if you could explain our audience that how you compare these two.
So Samudra Manthan means Samudra is the information,
Yeah.
right? And Manthan means we are getting the tool still, right?
Correct.
So what Samudra was, so it has everything, right?
Yeah.
It has the cost of money also, it has the Lakshmi also, it has the poison also, it has the Amrit also.
Yeah.
And it has the Madira, the alcohol. Right, today. So how it came, like when the poison came up, right? No one could handle it. Shiv came, grabbed it. So basically Shiva is someone today who takes the blame, like, all shortcomings, I'll handle. If it goes bad, I am there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Vishnu was, taking the whole load of the mountain over his back, right? So people there are today. So this gives the confidence to the employees, right? No one will blame you. If something, and that's why, there is a saying in this thing that who drinks Amrit, we call them Dev.
Yeah.
But to Shiv, we call Mahadev.
Yeah.
Because he drank that poison. And then there is a bit difference between that Madira and poison. Poison are the problems which everyone cannot handle.
Yeah.
And Madira is a distraction.
Yes.
Right. So poison is something, your project getting failed, your something getting bound, so someone will take the blame. Okay, I am there. I'll fix it. Don't worry. Sometimes it happens, right? We are going to deploy something and it is failing on the cloud servers.
But this is the whole problem that comes to this youth, right? देखो समुद्र मंथन में दोनों आता है, पहले अमृत आता है, पहले poison आता है, then अमृत आता है.
Correct.
But the generation that we are today, we are not able to tackle that poison. वहीं पर we kind of lose out.
Correct.
So how do we get that lesson now?
Okay, so again I'll say that poison is still, everyone is not prepared for it.
Yes.
Like only Shiva was there today.
Yes.
But more problem than the poison is that Madira, the distraction. So what we see is people start, working, or they're working on, and they are the same time today is, what is Madira today? Something which thinks it's no good for you, but it is actually spoiling.
It's addictive.
Addictive. Like the OTT shows, people are going towards, the wrong usage of the AI, said deep faking or pornography, right? Whatever people are doing today, along with the distraction. Poison is something which someone who can take. So I don't say everyone to take the poison, because, there is a difference between coming out of comfort zone and going to the danger zone, right? So there are Shivas. Everyone cannot be Shiva, right? So every company has their own Shiva. Every company has their own Vishnu.
Okay.
But at least be the Devtas, right? Don't go for Madira. Go for the Parijat tree, Airabat and Amrit.
Wow. So when you are in a, meeting or a discussion, or you are in a business setup, do you cater to people or point them like you're the Vishnu, you're the Shiva?
I don't say like this, but what I say is ki no one will stop you, right? Madira came, no one stopped you from taking Madira.
Correct.
So I say to my junior, देख तुम देखोगे Netflix, कोई तुम्हें रोकेगा नहीं. और देखो ठीक है, but you should have that limit कि कहाँ तक देखना है. ऐसा नहीं कि you are watching like the full web series in a day, or AI tools you are using for deep faking someone.
अति हर चीज की बुरी होती है. Right.
So you should know what is distract. इसके अच्छा तुम Udemy पे एक course कर लो. Like you are buying the Netflix subscription. That costs, right? You can have a paid course which will actually benefit you, right?
Correct. Poison need not to be actual literal poison, but these small things in the modern world that are acting as poison, right?
Those are Madira actually, but poison I still say, let some Mahadev or some Shiv to take that.
Yeah. Well, Abhi, just say you're talking about Mahadev here. So I think what you kind of put a simile to is that how a leader should be.
Correct.
Right? He should absorb that
toxicity.
So how would that
team
work?
Should also believe, right? I mean, when the poison came, people were like, save us.
So employees should also believe in the Shiv Shakti here.
Correct. Someone who is Shiva, and someone should know who is my go-to person, and he will actually absorb it.
Right.
He won't say, क्या कर दिया, अब संभालो. So Shiva didn't say, कि अब संभालो. I have seen this kind of leaders also. अब बैठो नो.
Dev और Mahadev में I believe this is a very thick line,
correct,
right?
Because like I have seen sometimes, when bill fails, ठीक है आज घर मत जाना.
हाँ. अब बैठो all-nighter दो, right?
But there should be someone कि okay, you all leave, I am there. नहीं होगा तो I'll handle it.
Wow.
There should be someone in every company, in every team.
Need not be the manager or whatever,
correct.
But there should be someone.
There should be.
Okay. So like even after writing the book, have you like kind of explain and try to put your point through these examples every day? Do you still do that?
I mean, actually, how I work with my team is I have that, I am behind you.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
If something fails, I am there.
Yeah. So you're setting an example yourself.
Yeah. So what makes is that it makes them comfortable. It's not like, my founder is toxic.
Yeah.
Or someone we should start looking for a job. And I have seen, people look for job not because of money, but
the
when
toxicity
they feel not
or respected.
Something right. Correct. Yeah. The toxicity, or they're not feeling something right. Money is different. They join the new company for money, right? But the moment it starts, I have to get out from here.
But like now you have explained this from a leader's perspective, and for yourself here, it's a very fun question from my end that who's your favorite character when you align them with the modern world when you were writing this work?
From the modern world?
Yeah. From the modern world in comparison to the epics.
Okay. So basically, just like our epics, multiple people play the role of, like when you are junior, you are sometimes Abhimanyu.
Yeah.
Right? An intern who is not fully prepared.
Yeah.
After a few years of experience, you are like Angad.
Yeah.
Right? And then you are Hanuman, the one sole employee who has that power. Then sometimes you're the founder, the Ram, Sri Ram. And
there's diverse, yeah.
So similarly, like my experience also went like this only. Okay. Like when I was an intern, like, I got some good managers. So it's like not a single person, but whoever came into my journey of this 13 years, right? Someone somewhere taught it.
Okay, so you played different roles at the same time and respected every...
Yeah, not only me, everyone actually.
Everybody.
Because everyone starts with...
And which is one of your favorite role here?
For me, like when I became the founder, because when you are a founder, you are actually, because people see you it in different roles, right? For them, you are the founder of the office.
Yeah.
So it should not be like, we cannot say to him. So you have to make that, plus it's a startup only. So, I don't have that much of hierarchy also. So though I'm the founder, but I have to be, so you have to maintain that decorum also. And you have to maintain that connect to the team.
That, so a founder should be more like a Ram or a Shiv.
I mean, founder should, if have he should have qualities of both. If not, he should have a co-founder, someone
Okay.
because even if Shiva is not there,
Yeah.
the company. So how I see it is because CTO should be like the Vishnu who is taking the technical architecture.
Okay.
And the CEO or the
Founder.
CEO.
Okay.
I mean, if we both are founders, but CEO something should be like this Shiva.
Okay. Absorbing.
CTO is something that everything is on my back.
Okay, Vishnuji. Okay. And if we talk about another very important thing that we've been mentioned in epics is Lakshman Rekha. And now Lakshman Rekha comes in comparison to your practical boundaries, right? Your boundaries that you're creating in the modern world. So how do you align that in the real world today? What can I say should be my Lakshman Rekha and which was back then?
So one interesting thing I'll tell you is Valmiki Ramayana doesn't even mention Lakshman Rekha.
Oh, okay.
And when Tulsidas wrote Ramcharitmanas, at that point, when that Lakshman Rekha incident is talked about, or where we see it in serials, at that time he has not talked about Lakshman Rekha. He just says that, Sita says to Lakshman that Ram ji is in danger, and as a brother you should go and save him. And Lakshman just asks to the skies, to the trees and to the birds that I am going on this. But in Ramcharitmanas, Tulsidas talks at the end when Mandodari is explaining Ravan कि आप जिससे युद्ध करने जा रहे हैं उसके छोटे भाई की छोटी सी रेखा भी आप नहीं लांघ पाए थे. There she talks. But major authors after that, they wrote about Lakshman Rekha, and it is a popular concept. So today, Lakshman Rekha and Golden Deer, how I see it is, Lakshman Rekha is not the comfort zone. Coming out of Lakshman Rekha is a danger zone, right? And what I said, right? कि comfort zone अलग है, danger zone अलग है. Like, I should work hard. I should work out of the comfort zone. That is different thing. But I should actually walk barefooted on fire, or I should go and touch a 440 volt. That is danger zone.
Yes.
So Lakshman Rekha was something we know that what are our limits, and coming out of that, which will fall into danger, right? So working hard, working smart, that is comfort zone, right? So that we should come out, but we should understand that thin layer of Lakshman Rekha.
From a boss and employee perspective, what would be the Lakshman Rekha?
I mean, Lakshman Rekha also changes which role you are playing, right? So let's say if someone is family, in the family, and someone has to, has some budget, right? So Lakshman Rekha can be crossing that budget. Because what actually was Lakshman Rekha? Everything was good if you didn't cross. But
as soon as you crossed,
right? So let's say there is a junior employee, he's earning, let's say, 50K month, right? He sees an iPhone and I should buy it. It's a 1.5 lakh phone. And then he fall in the trap of EMI. I mean, I'm not saying don't buy an iPhone, but you should be aware that should I buy it?
Am I in that demographics or that conditioning that is it the right call to make?
iPhone is like that Golden Deer.
Oh, okay.
Right? You saw that.
Okay.
So the Golden Deer or Raman as sage, they changes their form.
That desired disguise that creates.
इसमें क्या नुकसान है, right? What Sita thought when Rama, like she was delighted with the Golden Deer, and then when Ravana came, he's just a old hermit.
So that Ravana is maybe like what if recession comes?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because she saw and she was it. अरे क्या ही है?
Orange color का Pro Max is looking good, but कल को recession आ गया, नौकरी हट गई, your EMIs are still gonna be there, right?
Correct. So basically, Lakshman Rekha is something going into the danger zone.
Correct.
Not the comfort zone. Comfort zone, always come out. Danger zone, never step in.
Yeah.
It can be, I mean, this is what for the budget. Sometimes, there are new employees, right? He should come out of the comfort. He should work hard. But he should, never go into the something, touch the servers, which he's not even aware, like something running on the servers. Let's try it. Try it, but with the expert.
Yes. So that's how the combination of Deer and the Lakshman Rekha comes in the modern field. Okay.
Something which, feels you glittered.
Yeah.
I should go for it. But you should also think that
हर चमकने वाली चीज सोना नहीं होती. That's true. That's true. So that's where you create that forte and expertise of yours कि आपको अपने limits का पता होना चाहिए.
हाँ.
Okay. And another very important perspective is that when you see your employees, right? आप देखते हैं कि कई लोग बहुत skilled होते हैं, है ना? And they're very knowledgeable also, but they underestimate themselves. And you say that Hanuman ji was one of those जिनके पास बहुत शक्तियाँ थी and उनके पास बल था, पर उन्हें recognition नहीं थी वो कि मेरे पास ये skills हैं. So do you think that one should be like that or not?
Because he was not doing because he was cursed. But yeah, in modern way क्या होता है ना कि they think कि उनको ये नहीं होता कि मुझे उनको लगता है यार ये इसको मेरे से ज्यादा आता है, कहीं मैं बोलूं और या मेरे से नहीं होगा, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं मैं गड़बड़ कर दूंगा और सर विल गेट एंग्री ऑन मी,
कॉल मी अ फूल इफ आई आस्क.
और दे फॉरगेट कि इससे बड़े बड़े काम वो करके आए. लाइक आई वाज जस्ट जोकिंगली टॉकिंग टू वन ऑफ माय इंटर्न्स कि भाई तुम इंटीग्रेशन और डिफरेंशिएशन सॉल्व करके आए हो, उसके सामने ये काम कुछ भी नहीं है.
Okay.
And he realized, हाँ सर यार वो 0 to infinity sin x सब तक मैंने सॉल्व किया है.
Okay.
Right? I have solved that dy dx kind of things. मैंने कहा उसके सामने क्या है ये?
Okay. So you kind of make them realize their potential.
So like he was like, सर गड़बड़ तो नहीं होगा, पहले एक बार चला के देखें, पहले लोकल पे चला के देख लें. मैंने कहा कि be confident, you know the concept, you know the product, why it will go bad? और है तो मैं खड़ा हूं ना अभी. So sometimes you have to motivate it that you have even done even a thing which are tougher than this.
और अगर हम बात करें कि मॉडर्न डे का जम्बावन कौन होगा तो वो कौन होगा?
It can be anyone in the company, but who thinks that the right person should go. Problem today is, you know, Jamvans today are not happy to be Jamvan. They want the Hanuman not to do that. I mean, there are few people who are insecure. If Hanuman flies off the sea, no one will think of me.
Okay.
So, Jamvans should be in the role of Jamvan. Hanumans are still there. I think Jamvans are losing that credibility, or we have less Jamvans. Hanumans are still there. So, you have to be Jamvan. There are still many talented people, but I have seen, you know, in big offices that people are a bit insecure.
Do you think there is a lot of
the credit stealers, like Wali?
Yeah,
he was a credit stealer, right?
Yes. So do you think that sort of politics was still not there too much in the epics, but there is today in the modern world?
I mean, it was there.
Okay.
But good people were there.
Yeah.
Good people are still there.
Yes, indeed.
But, you know, they have to come. They have to think that no, if someone is doing bad, it's not. It's my duty. I should be the Jamvan. There are Jamvans in the offices, but seeing others, even they are getting, you know, inferior or
the ego issues or clashes. Yeah. So that is there. And another very interesting thing from Mahabharata was the dice game, which is a very rigged system. So how is it how does it compare to the modern world today?
So with dice, there were two things. One was, you know, you're still losing all other things. And major was, you know, the seniors there not speaking for the right?
Correct.
Because if you know the moment if Bhishma, Drona or Kripacharya would have spoken, stop this, we order you. It would have been stopped. But what they were too tied to their job.
Correct.
Right. So it was a friendly game, right? So we see in offices, something starts basically very friendly and then it turns out to be toxic or someone getting humiliated
by it.
Right.
Yeah.
So like drop the humiliation if we talk about, right? So if you compare it today to the posh policy.
Yeah.
Someone today who is very senior to the company, he cannot say that I have signed that NDA and I have been seen some posh activity going on and I won't speak against the company because he is the founder or he is the son of the founder. That's what happened. Like, you know, Dhritarashtra was too attached to his son. He was in that Putramoh. Duryodhan was, you know, playing that with his ego and everything. Shakuni was too clever in this. But still there were Bhishma, Drona and Kripachar. So what I feel is ki,
who could have raised their voices
correct.
against.
So it's not about the bad people doing bad things. It's about good people
watching it and not saying,
who are not interviewing it,
yeah,
who could have made the difference. Like if you talk about this both epics, Mahabharata and Ramayana. In Ramayana, we see like, when Ravana takes Sita, the Jatayu episode, right? He comes flying and he knows that I cannot fight with Ravana.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
But he still tried.
Yeah.
That okay, up to my limit, I'll do it. And Bhishma, Drona could have stopped. And they didn't try.
Yeah.
Right? They were, too much yoga, powerful. Their voices were heard. But they think that, oh, I have signed a contract with the Singhasan.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Okay. So, but जैसे आपने बोला कि आवाज उठानी चाहिए थी. So this is also one way of karma, right? Indirect way of karma. And Gita talks about karma. So have you mentioned anything related to that in your book and how people can associate with it through your book?
Yeah, I mean, like with what I said with Bhishma. So sometimes we see that someone went to complain to the HR and HR also took, the side of the founder or the main boss, someone like that. Okay, this was not. Are you too sure?
But they're not helping the victim here. Yeah.
If you talk about Gita, so Gita is something which has answers to all the questions in the life. It's just how we are reading it.
Okay.
Right. So, yeah, but what it can be might be that meaning which I got from that shlok or something.
Connecting to the modern world.
Connecting to the modern world, or whether I was able to understand it. Like, let's say talk about like when we were, studying the subjects like maths, physics. So we were not able to solve all the numericals or all the questions, right? So it doesn't mean that it doesn't have might be our knowledge is getting seized to solve that question.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So similarly is with the Gita or our epics. Okay. So what we today we see is we just question them. No, this is not possible. It doesn't mean Gita doesn't have the answer. Gita has the answer. It's like we might have not understood it correctly.
Okay.
So Gita has main thing, like every subject has a concept, right? And all the chapters move. If we talk about thermodynamics. So basically thermodynamics have a lot of chapters, but the basic motto of thermodynamics is heat given is equal to heat taken, right?
Okay.
General, I mean, it's not
the basic,
in the complete thermodynamics, but so similarly, Gita revolves around the karma. And like if we talk about today's software world, so everything like whatever we talk, this technology, that technology, but finally what we are doing in those technologies, we are just doing 4 things. CRUD we call it, like, create, read, update, delete data. Either we are creating data, reading data, updating data, or deleting data.
Yeah.
Right. So similarly, Gita has karma.
Achha.
Right. What you do will come back to you.
Okay.
And this never changes, and this most people have experienced it. First thing was karma. And second thing is when Krishna says karmanyavadhikarasti. There's also like, people understands in their way. People say that Krishna said that don't wish for the result. Krishna never said don't wish for the result. He said you don't have the adhikar on the results. Karmanyavadhi. So you have only yes, you have only control on your karma, not results. Obviously, if I have done something, I want the results good, right?
That is one of his biggest teachings.
Correct.
Actually.
Yeah. I want the results. But yeah, that results will be according to me. I cannot control it. Yeah. That's what Krishna says in it.
Correct. Now, it all boils down to how you interpret it, right? Everybody has their own, that is what we say, right? It is now, those epics were made. After that, all these books have been just an interpretation. And I think yours...
Gita is like, the answer to all questions.
So I think when it comes to modern life problems, I guess your book would be something solution to. Not solutions, at least they can take like a case study from it and maybe interpret.
Yeah, I mean, it was my first time I tried it, so hope so it appeals to the readers.
So if actually like a young maybe a young adult or even a 22-year-old reads this book, what would they get from this book? If you could give that in a small crux.
Okay, so when he starts, so basically when he goes to the story, he will link that, hey, this is my daily life. Like he goes to office daily. He gets some tasks daily. He gets to project. He is talking to his
9 to 5.
manager.
Yeah.
He's talking to his HR, right? So similarly, they Abhimanyu, if we talk about, he was an intern who was talented, but still not very talented, who knows to break the Chakravyuh.
Okay.
Right? Come out of the Chakravyuh or vacancy. He knew to enter, but so Angad was someone who was bit mid-senior level of employee. Not like Hanuman, not a very junior. So this is how our employee life goes on.
The hierarchy.
Sometimes we play Abhimanyu, sometimes we are Angad, sometimes we are Hanuman. Slowly we even take the role of Jamban also. Sometimes we are the motivators to the juniors. Sometimes we are directly Lakshman, who is helping the main founder, that okay, I am there. I am like your shadow. Sometimes we are Krishna, who is doing a lot of plays. If Krishna was like, he enjoyed also. Like,
from Krishna, I got triggered by the fact that there are a lot of insights into Krishna miracles that he's done. So is there anything that you've compared with the modern world in that?
I mean, the best thing about Krishna, I like this, he lived the life to the fullest, right? And if you see today, every kid, every mother is making her child as Krishna, right?
Yeah.
They dress them like Krishna.
Janmashtami.
Right, and they call them Krishna, Mike.
Yeah.
Right, and then someone who is too popular, in their love life or something, we call them Kanhaiya bana firta hai, right?
Yeah, we say that.
And then Krishna is also who said Gita, right? I mean, the Gyan ki baatein jisne ki, he is also Krishna. Someone who does a very brave. So Krishna is, who could do anything.
Work-life balance.
And work-life balance, yes. And he played the flute also.
Yeah.
He was with Radha also.
Yeah.
So he never said, kaam bahut zyada hai. So, I mean, we just get, so as an employer, right, like there was one statement of Mr. Narayan Murthy, and, everyone became against it, that he said about 70 hours.
Work.
So as a founder, definitely he will want his employees to work more, right?
Obviously.
It doesn't mean take it literally that 70 hours. And
we like Krishna.
Correct. And it's we. So it's not work-life balance. Actually, it's work-life integration. Because, someone who is close to your family, like my mother will always want कि मैं काम ना करूँ, मैं तो दिन भर घर, right? My wife will always want कि I always go, shopping with her, or it's me who have to manage कि work भी देखना है. If we talk about movie Chichore, it's a very good movie,
it's
right?
Very good
and
movie.
There is one dialogue in it which actually I like very much. That super senior Derek, he says कि काम की वजह से फैमिली एडजस्ट करती है, अभी फैमिली को जरूरत है, काम एडजस्ट करेगा. So it is on our intelligence, right? That how we are integrating it. It's not like काम है. Still we have time, we should take time, right? ये भी नहीं है कि like it's 9 to 5, now of the 5-1 I'm not doing anything.
And ये सब कुछ खुशी-खुशी झेल जाना या खुशी-खुशी इस सबको अपने कर्तव्यों को पूरा करते रहना is something we learn from Krishna.
Correct.
Yeah.
We always have a scope for the life.
Correct.
We complain everything, यार work life नहीं है, work life balance नहीं है. It's integration, not balance. You have to do it. You are the person. करो ना, कौन रोक रहा है?
Okay.
Why you think that ठीक है, ऑफिस से आने के बाद हम नहीं जा सकते बाहर? Everything we'll do on weekend. This is we who have created, right? Means if you ask someone कि चलना है क्या, they said वीकेंड पे चलेंगे.
तो हम देखते थे ना, जैसे अभी अपने इसका एग्जांपल दिया, कृष्ण जी पेड़ पर चढ़कर डाली पे मुरली भी बजा रहे हैं.
Correct.
तो थोड़ी देर बाद ही सेविंग somebody also.
And he's killing the demons like, two big demons.
Yeah, वो क्या कर रहे हैं, and with a smile.
Correct.
So it's not that he didn't had work, it's because he had a lot of work, but yet he was smiling.
Yes.
So, and now I believe this was my favorite character from the epic.
I mean, Krishna is everyone's favorite. I mean, if someone understands Krishna, or I mean, he is solved his problems.
Do you have like any favorite chapter from your own book?
For me, the Sundar Kand is because it actually connects to a journey, Sundar Kand, chapter number 4.
Yeah.
Chapter number 8, Krishna, because I have talked about Krishna's miracles and all. Then Indraprasth, the garage office to unicorn, and how it falls, like in the game of dice.
Okay.
So I have like, because when, first I'll talk about Sundar Kand.
Okay.
So Sundar Kand is like, when Hanuman flies and Jamban tells him our story. So basically he gets about 4 or 5 stoppages, 4 type. First thing is a Manak mountain. He says rest. and then go. So that is our first thing कि कल से करेंगे, आज सो जाते हैं, right? So that is Menak. He just didn't listen to it. Then it was Sursa, but Sursa was who? It was the Devtas who sent her to test कि हो भी पाएगा हनुमान से कि नहीं. Which is our family and friends. अरे secure job ले लो, नहीं चलेगा ये, आराम से कर लो.
रुकावटें हैं ये एक तरीके से.
But ये to the people who thinks you're good, but still believe, I mean, they are not, Devtas were not bad, right? But उनको था कि कर भी पाएगा ये. So sometimes when you start something, so but they are not bad people. They think good for you, but still don't have that belief. So second stoppage is first is me feeling lazy. Second is my family and friends कि नहीं यार secure job ले लो, एक अच्छी job ले लो 9 to 6, क्या जरूरत. Then then comes this thing. There was a demoness who used to catch the shadow. She used to Simika. So basically they are the leg pullers. इनसे हनुमान जी ने बात की, मैनाक से भी बात की, सुरसा से भी बात की, आगे जाके लंकिनी, बट उससे बात भी नहीं की. ऐसे लोगों को सीधे he said that he just kicked her and went away. Then Lankini was a security blocker, right? Something which when we are deploying something, a security issue arises. Ki this project is having some security vulnerability. So then Hanuman was like, he was a best diplomat.
Correct.
So where he has to be, that veto power, he used that. Where he has to burn Lanka, he burnt it. And where he has to, join hands, he did that. So there is a very interesting story when he goes to take that Sanjeevani booty for Lakshman. So Surya, to Surya God, he said that because Suryodaya hua, if sun rises, Lakshman is gone. So he says to Surya कि सूर्यदेव मेरा क्या है, सूर्य वंश है, लक्ष्मण इस सूर्य वंश, आपके ऊपर ही कलंक लगेगा.
He was very smart with his answers.
आप देख लीजिए कि हम तो सेवक हैं. So मेरा तो कुछ जाएगा नहीं. But then before leaving, he just थोड़ा सा pinch. वैसे बचपन में याद होगा मैंने क्या किया था. Right?
Yes.
So he showed his power also. And first he pleads, but then he shows also कि
you should know.
So that's why I like in this Hanuman character also, because he knows, and he never tries to be the founder, or he says कि company मेरी वजह से चल रही. But actually he was the person who made Rama win. Right? If you remove Hanuman from Ramayana,
I believe Hanuman ji was more like a good manager at workplace.
Someone, one man army.
Yes.
So if you remove Hanuman from this, Sita Pata, Hanuman, Sanjeevani Booty, Hanuman, major demons, he helped, right? Went to Bharat, Nagpash, right? That when Meghnad is bringing Garun, Hanuman. So Hanumanji is and he never claimed
still
he was
taking credits. Yes.
So that is the best part. Then Krishna, as I said, because the work life, he did everything. Indraprasth, as I said, a garage office to unicorn, and then just on a wrong table you sit, you lose everything.
Yeah.
This is how I see with startups, right? I have seen startups, touching skies. And then one wrong decision, something goes bad, a market you could not judge.
So many
and
today.
Startups getting shut down.
Yeah.
So this is how I have linked.
Wow. When you're saying all of this, I think I'm just trying to connect so many dots and everything makes sense. So are you ready for a quick rapid fire?
Sure.
Okay. So, my first question goes like Krishna's strategy or a modern day CEO, who's data-driven decisions?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Because a modern day CEO is no more, because he has to learn from Krishna.
Okay. Hanuman's loyalty or a high-performing employee with bigger missions?
See, this should be, you are for the right? Both are good, but see, Hanuman role also comes in Mahabharata, right?
Okay.
He helps Krishna also later on, right?
Yeah.
So it was not like he was, so if someone is staying in the same company as a loyal, it's not, we cannot say it's wrong. And ambition is also wrong till it is for right?
Okay.
If the results are right, it's justified. Shortcuts are,
Okay, so you are on the Hanuman side. I can see that. Okay, Arjuna's focus or today's multitasking hustler?
Arjuna's focus, but Arjuna has to now come out of the comfort zone with the multitasking as well.
Okay.
And Arjun was a multitasker. He played the role of Brain Lala also.
Yes. Okay. So Rama's ethics or aggressive corporate growth? More of ethics or growth?
Growth with ethics.
Growth. So you are finding the most safest option now, okay?
No, because one thing I always believe, because the right or dharma should never be left. Right. So, okay, the world is moving fast. We should also move fast. But
ethics should be
there.
Yeah. Dronacharya's mentorship or online courses and AI tools? It's a tough one.
So how I see it is that how it starts is with 3 E's. If you are not if you are a first generation entrepreneur, the family business, I have left it out. So it starts with education, 3 E's: education, employment, and entrepreneurship.
Okay.
So with education, Drona is there.
Okay.
Employment, you are like, using that skills. And now with entrepreneurship, you have to, for the pace growth, like Arjuna, right? He learned from everyone. He learned from Drona also. He learned from Indra also.
Yeah.
He learned from Shiva also.
Okay. You take multiple courses, but start off at Dronacharya.
But there should be some Drona. And even we remember still some of our teachers, right?
Yeah.
Whenever we talk that whatever I have learned,
you remember the
basics. Yeah. The Drona will only tell.
Yeah. Okay.
No online course will tell you that basics.
Who we say as our guru in real life.
And that Drona will only tell what is right and what is wrong.
Who's validating these courses now?
So when Indra teach, he only told Arjuna to win.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it was Drona's teaching that Arjuna was hesitant to shoot on Karna when he was sitting on the...
Correct. So Mahabharata's patience or for victory or startup quick exits?
Startups quick exit because they lose patience.
Okay. Shiva absorbing poison or managers delegating stress?
Absorbing poison.
Obviously. Because managers need to be like Shiva. Bhishma's loyalty to duty or modern whistleblowing?
You should know the limits and where you should stand up. So loyalty was good, but not with the wrong side.
Yeah.
So you should know when it's time to say no.
Okay. Golden deer temptation or high paying toxic job?
Both are almost same because high paying toxic job, people go
look
to the golden
as a deer.
Correct.
Yeah. So do you think that is a golden deer people should not go for?
Actually, they should not go for, but the problem I have seen is that, they cannot understand it's a golden deer. They understand when they've already crossed the Lakshman Rekha. Because, they see a salary.
Once they fell into the trap.
They see a salary. They have already resigned from their old job. They joined the new job. And then, I have seen people calling their old colleague, yaar, galat aa gaya.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Gita's karma without attachment or modern KPI obsession?
Modern KPI obsessions, but when you are feeling this, you should have Gita teachings in mind.
Okay. These are very smart answers, by the way. But one thing that I've realized that obviously I read few snapshots here and there, but the kind of linkage that you've given to things are so intellectual and yet so, what do I say? It's everybody can connect to it. There's no single person.
That's what I have tried.
Yes, everybody who's watching a serial or a movie or they've actually read it whole. Everybody could connect with it, which is a very beautiful aspect of it. So I'm very happy that you've tried something, your hands on a thing like this. Have you ever read a book like this before? Is somebody done that?
Yes.
Okay.
So Mr. Shantanu Gupta has written a book, Ramayana for Entrepreneurs. That is a very good book.
Okay.
And it is the whole Ramayana, and then he has also compared the case studies there as well.
Okay.
Like who has to be Dashrath, who has to be Vashishtha, how Rama has to... and he also speaks in his podcast on his speeches. So Shantanu ji was like a mentor to me.
Okay. How?
So I learned
That's
a lot
where
from,
you got influenced from.
However, like his book is also already in the market. Penguin has published it.
Okay.
It's a very good book, Ramayana for Entrepreneurs.
Oh, Oh, that's nice. So, I mean, all I want to say is that the kind of horizons that you've stretched for us today, linking these two worlds, have been beautiful. And how nicely and, like a warrior, or maybe we can say, like your characters in the epics, you've in a very epic style answered all our questions. So, thank you for giving your time and thank you for replying and connecting all dots that were possible today.
Thank you.
Okay. So, guys, this is our episode, and we've connected so many dots today. We've had beautiful linkages. We have put similes to characters in the real world today, and how we have seen in the epic since childhood. If you could connect, and if you have any doubts to our expert today, do put a comment below. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel, and that's it.